Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Nima Farah and today we're going to talk about some spelling rules. But this is the first part, actually this video, because it's a bit long, so I had to divide it into two parts. So this is the first part. We're going to talk about spelling rules, different grammar topics such as superlatives, comparatives, past participle, and others. We will see. This is our table of contents. In this video, the first part, we're gonna talk about a very important pattern in English, monosyllable adjectives and comparatives and superlatives. But in the next video, the second part, we will cover present simple, third person singular s. For example, you say I go, she goes, or I study, she studies. That's spelling part. Past simple regular verbs, not those irregular. For example, buy becomes bought. We're not going to talk about that because it's pretty simple and we need to memorize that. But for example, study becomes studied, or played. We're going to talk about that, or stopped. About that, we also call it regular past participles, and present participle means ing form, like playing, stopping, I don't know, moving, and other things, living, traveling, and so on. A very important pattern in English. Remember this pattern: consonant, vowel, consonant. Also, you can see it here: consonant, vowel, consonant. This pattern is very useful in English, and make sure you keep it in mind when you have a word and its last three letters, okay, has this pattern. For example, you have the word, for example, play. Play. If you look at the last three letters, you can see that's L-A-Y. Okay, last three letters. It has this pattern: consonant, L, vowel, Y, and which is consonant. So consonant, vowel, consonant. This, you will see this pattern a lot. So we will discover them all in the following slides. Let's talk about monosyllable adjectives in comparative. First of all, comparatives, when you want to compare something together, we use comparative. For example, he is older than me, for example. And we have monosyllable and multisyllable. In another PDF, actually, I teach my classes, grammar classes on the English Hub. You can join there and study this part. We have monosyllable, multisyllable, and irregular, comparatives and superlatives. But for now, we're going to talk about monosyllable adjectives in comparatives. Okay, if the adjective which is monosyllable, we are just talking about monosyllable only. If the adjective ends in a consonant, vowel, consonant, the pattern we talked, double the final consonant means double the last letter and add er. For example, we have big, right? B-I-G. Consonant, vowel, consonant. Double the last the final or the last letter, which is G. So double G, then ER, bigger. Okay, so B-I-double-G-E-R. If you say B-I-G-E-R, that's wrong. Okay, hot, hotter, wet, wetter, thin, thinner. So this is for that. If the adjective ends in a consonant plus Y, for example, silly, lucky, happy, lazy, change Y to I, okay, and then add ER. For example, silly, sillier, lucky, luckier, happy, happier, lazy, lazier. Now let's talk about monosyllables in comparatives. Again, that's the second part of that. If the adjective ends in E, only add R. Large, larger. Brave, braver. Nice, nicer. And generally, we add ER when none of the situations above exist. For example, long, it doesn't have the pattern, it doesn't end in E, it doesn't end in consonant plus Y, so what would you do? Just add ER. Long, longer. Fast, faster. Short, shorter. And tall, taller. This was for comparatives. Let's talk about superlatives. Superlatives are like, for example, I am the best soccer player, or I am the best, I don't know, or he's the worst lawyer, he's the smartest person I know, and so on. Again, we're going to talk about monosyllable adjectives in superlatives. When you compare one person among a group, it has a kind of feeling of superior. But anyway, if the adjective, monosyllable adjectives and superlatives, ends in a consonant vowel consonant, the same pattern, I told you we're gonna use it a lot. Double the final consonant and add est. This time you add est. Big, biggest. Hot, hottest. Wet, wettest, or hottest. Wettest is for British America. And if the adjective ends with a consonant plus y, again you change y to I, but this time instead of er, you add est. Dry, driest. Happy, happiest. Silly, silliest. Lazy, laziest. And so on. If the adjective ends in e, you just add st, right? Large, largest. Nice, nicest. Brave, bravest. And again, when none of the situation above exists, you just add est. Short doesn't have the pattern. It doesn't end in e. It doesn't end in consonant plus y. So what should we do? Just add est. Short, shortest. Tallest, and a small, the smallest. Of course, there are many monosyllable adjective in English. I just wrote some of them, some famous and some famous one, just to tell you. I mean, this is not all monosyllable adjectives we have. For many, but just for examples, I use these. Wait for part 2. Okay, I'm gonna make another video, a slideshow for the second part, which we will talk about present participle, regular past participle, and third person singular s, like I go, she goes, and so on. We're going to talk about that and cover them in the next video. Also, you can download this video for free on my website, www.englishwithnemofer.com. You can go there, head over to PDF page, scroll down, you can download many other PDFs, and you can download this PDF among other PDFs. Also, if you're looking to download Evolve books, book 3 of Evolve for free, you can download it from my website. That's a course book, the best one I can say, and you can download it for free. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like it. Thank you very much. Wait for the second part, and goodbye.